Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. So, after reading Everybody by Brandon Jacob Jenkins, um, to answer question one, I saw the use of allegory, which is when characters symbolize an idea or moral principle, which is something we see a lot in morality plays in medieval theater. Um, so, the way that I saw this was the characters represented something bigger than themselves. They weren't just a character representing like a person, everybody, friendship, God, death. So that was the way that um, Jenkins kind of made a little twist to fit the time, fit the theme that he was trying to push uh, in his play. So I thought that was really prominent. Um, so really, just the use of making characters or one person in a play represent something bigger than who they actually are, if that makes sense. And then to answer question two, the uncertainty of knowing who they'll play. I think this was really a go at developing the theme of the uncertainty of death. So just like the everyone is uncertain when they will die, the actors were uncertain about who they might play. And this kind of just says like it could really happen to anyone. You don't really know who it will happen to. So, um, yeah, just super unpredictable. And so I think that's why um, the use of that aspect of uncertainty for the actors really plays a good role in this play. And then to answer question three, the first thing I didn't realize was why death was kind of like chill in a way. Um, Almost seemed like just like humorous or conversational. When I think of death, just think it's very scary, and it's not really something I think you would like joke around with in a way, like conversate with, or I just think it's going to be very scary. So when I saw the use of death in this way, like in this way of not just being like a very overwhelming, even though it was overwhelming at one point, it wasn't like super scary. Like I don't think that was the point of death in this play. So the reason why I looked into it, um, found out that it's because death is unavoidable. In the way that I interpreted this to implement it into the play was I just thought like since death is so unavoidable and everybody eventually dies, why is it such a scary thing? Because why would you be so scared over something that you don't have any control over? Um, so yeah, that's the way that I kind of tied those two things together. To answer question four, I what does it say about identity? I have identity um is like shared amongst people in a way, like no matter who you are or who you say you are or think you are, everybody has a shared common characteristic, and that is they will experience death. So I think that was kind of the way that I interpreted that. And then power, um, really, power, like in a sense, everyone's powerless against death. Uh, like you don't have a say. It doesn't matter if you're the president or just a no matter who you are really. You don't really know when that might come. So, um, and then politics. Um, I have just no matter again, you could have all the advantages of life. You could have everything going for you. You could have the most say. You could have the least amount of say. No matter how much your voice is heard or not, you death is at the end of everyone. So it's just death is just plays a huge role, and so that's why it's super important to these three things. And then just to ask two questions, I have when throughout the play did you feel like an unexpected emotion that you might not have expected to felt when reading um, the lecture material from this week? Like after reading that and you were or reading this play, when did you feel that unexpected emotion and what was that emotion? And then um, after reading the play, what do you consider is the most important thing in life? Like, where do you put your value the most? Did this play challenge your previous beliefs? Um, and then what are those beliefs? What are those things that you value and that you going forward might cherish a little bit more than you did before? Thank you.